I was blessed to grow up with the quiet love and encouragement of a Christian home. Now, that's not to say that everything there was perfect. I don't know of any such thing as a perfect home, a perfect family, a perfect parent, a perfect child. There are no such things as perfection. The only perfect child that I ever have come across is a parent who suffers from amnesia. That is, they forget what they were like when they were children. Now, that's not to say that there aren't a whole host of people who grow up in difficult circumstances, sometimes extremely terrible circumstances. As a counselor over the years, I've encountered numerous people who've told me really amazingly horrendous experiences that they had from their childhood. So much so that people wouldn't believe it, and yet it's true. Parents who, in a fit of anger, would grab the child and after slapping the child viciously across the face would then shout out with some kind of expletive, "You're stupid, you're ignorant, you're no good, you'll never amount to anything, you're a mistake." Now, I'm sure, judging by the telephone calls that I receive every week, that I'm speaking to a number of people who fit into that category. You've had extremely difficult childhood experiences. And you know that these are terrible things that a parent can say to a child, even unintentionally, because when such things are said to a little boy or a little girl, they go into their minds and they form indelible scars which remain like open wounds throughout their lives unless these scars are dealt with. And so the motto of my life has always been, okay, I break it now and then, but the motto has always been, watch what you say. Because once you have said it, you can never take it back. Watch what you say. As a young man, I came across an individual who was a fine young man, brought up in a Christian home, at least that's what it appeared to be from the outside. And there was a family of 5 children, 2 of whom went to university, and 3 children stayed back at the home. This is what happened one morning. The husband and wife were downstairs and they were getting ready for breakfast. The other children were upstairs getting dressed for school, and the husband and wife, for some reason, began an extremely heated argument, and the wife, the mother of these 3 children who were still at home, she exclaimed passionately, she said, "I never wanted any of these children. They're simply a result of your rape." Now, what she didn't realize at the time was the stairs came down behind her chair, and her 13-year-old son, who was a highly artistic, musically gifted young man, very sensitive, was coming down those stairs, and he heard these cutting and highly derogatory words. They went deep into his soul, wounding him, diminishing him, so much so that 3 days later he hung himself. Now, this isn't an isolated situation. The details may change, but these facts are there. The powerful effect of our words can never be underestimated. Remember Proverbs 18:21. This is a crucial passage for us. There is life and death in the power of the tongue. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. Once you open your mouth, beware what you say, because each day we speak life or death into the lives of our children. Each day we speak life or death into the lives of other people. And remember, we speak life or death into our own lives. So when you're raising your children, watch your mouth. When you're raising yourself, watch your mouth. Because the words that we speak have power for good or evil, and they can be prophetic in the lives of individuals, in the lives of children, even in our own lives. But when the tongue is connected to the heart, and when the heart is filled with the Spirit of Christ's love, then what happens is a total transforming effect, because we speak life into ourselves and life into other people as the love of the living God flows through us, touching these individuals and transforming their lives. There's another verse from Scripture to go along with this, and it's this one. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. As a person thinks in his heart, so is he. Now that can be true for good or bad. Now that being so, where does that leave you and me? There are no perfect families, as I've said, no perfect children, no perfect parents. We all know that. We all have scars from the past, no matter how much we may try and hide them from those around us, or even try and hide them from ourselves. But the key, this is the crucial part, the key is not to focus on the past, but on our present relationship with God and the plan that He has in store for us.